Alright, what is up, Transformer fans? This is the video review of Transformers Prime, Cyberverse, Playset, Wheeljack, and Starhammer. This is part 1, where I'm just going to be reviewing the Legion class Wheeljack by himself, because this figure deserves to be reviewed independently. So, we'll go ahead and take a look at his weapons. First off, they're pegged in here really good. You get a pair of two identical curved swords. They're not pointed, they're really rounded on the end, so they end up kind of looking like bananas on a stick. So, it does have 3 pegs. There's one there, and one there. And they're both the same, not bendy, translucent blue plastic. So, you get 2 of them. And they're in vehicle mode of Wheeljack, which this is one of my faults, and I'll get to that later. He has 2 ports on the top. This is not the fault, another fault I'll get to later. So you can plug it in a multitude of ways. You got, the way I had it, is kind of swoop back like this to kind of look like a tail fin or something. You can stand them up to have them just kind of back like that. You can have them pointed forward. And if you want to, you can have them holding them point straight up. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but the option's there if you want to do it. So, 2 swords. Alright, then transformation of Wheeljack. First of all, talk about his car mode first before I transform him. His car mode's nice. It's a little white and with white race car with red and green detailing. There's a little yellow back here too for the taillights, and the wheels are black, and he does have the same kind of black matte painting on his windshield there. We'll go ahead and compare him to Bumblebrick, as he is more commonly known here, because if you've seen my review for Bumblebee, he's not the best of figures. Actually, he's more of he's kind of a subpar. Doesn't really do much, but yeah, go check out Bumblebee's review. I call him Bumblebrick now, just for it's funny. Anyway, here's not Cliff Jumper. Here's Wheeljack. If you notice, when I was a simple push, he doesn't peg together very well in vehicle mode, and this is part of the transformation. But the whole front, it's all reliant on these 2 pegs right here, and there's kind of a semi-peg right here at the front of the windshield, right there, that little white piece. It kind of friction sticks into place, but these pegs don't really snap in either. They just kind of friction stick in there. So the vehicle mode is very loosely held together. Just trying to put the swords in there, splays out and breaks this hinge all to pieces. It just pulls it right out of its socket. So unfortunately, his vehicle mode's not very sturdy, but it's a Cyberverse, and I don't know how clicky joints would do right there. But transforming him, what you want to do is pull the lower body. It just kind of telescopes out and then snaps into place right there. And the arms come out. Take the whole backpack piece, rotates over and down to reveal the head up here. Pull the shoulders up, shoulder up, arm down. Then the feet just click right outward like that. They just slide, and you can stand him up. And there you have Wheeljack in his robot mode. He is very nice. I really do enjoy the robot mode here. It kind of pulls in. It doesn't really look like Prime because of the feet. It doesn't look like a Prime style because of the feet. It feels more like the G1 or Classics Universe Generations feel to it. That's what it feels like. He has more of the G1-ish feet, which is fine. I think it separates him from the rest of the line. So I'll go ahead and compare him to Viacon here. Slide them over. Excuse me, I just got it from outside, and it's getting really cold, and it's making my sinuses act up. So if I sniff, it's that reason. So I apologize in advance for any sniffage. So anyway, as you can see, he's a little bit taller than the average Viacon, which is good. It's about the average height for him. Here's what I can pull in. I'll pull in his Wrecker Buddy bulkhead. There we go. The dynamic duo. They look awesome together. I could totally see these two just charging into a battle with guns blazing. And Wheeljack is about 1.5 heads shorter than Bulkhead here, which looks good. I mean, it looks the appropriate scale. Bulkhead picks him up. In the first episode, Con Job, he picks him up like that and gives him a great big bear hug. That's about the ratio there. So, Poseability. Oh, actually, I'll get to how he can hold his weapons first. like I said, there's the 3 peg holes. So you can have him hold his sword like that. You could have him even hold it like that, like his arms transformed into the blade. Or you could go how it is in the show and just have him hold his sword like said way. So he's holding it like that, like he does in the show. And then if you want to, these peg holes are on his back now, so you can tab them in back here on his back, kind of like have him reaching over the back to grab one. If I could get the pose right. He's not really going to do it very well because he's a Cyberverse, but you can kind of get some cool action poses like he's reaching back over to grab one. So, they do store on his back if you don't want them, and they don't actually take up. It's actually kind of, you don't really see him from the front, really. But, that's Wheeljack. He's really cool. You can do the cross blade sword thing that he does. But, anyway. Here's Wheeljack. Like I said, he's a really cool figure. I think having the accurate version alone is worth having this set, because they came out with a white and red one, and he doesn't have green, and he's got different colors and different. He doesn't have the swords. He might. I don't know if he has the swords. Tell me in the comments if he does have a sword. But if he does, they're not the translucent blue. They're a different color. But yeah. So it's nice. I like Wheeljack. I like how accurate he looks to the show, except for the feet. He's pretty poseable for a Cyberverse. He does have a fully ball-jointed shoulder there, fully ball-jointed knee or thigh, a swivel in the knee, and a swivel at the foot. So pretty poseable for a Cyberverse Legion class. So anyway, I suggest picking him up. I'm about to review the Starhammer and all its little features. So thanks for viewing this video, and goodbye.